Over 65, 4 nuts you need to eat and 4 you should avoid. It might surprise you, but eating the incorrect kind of nuts can actually increase your risk of heart disease by up to 48%. And if you're over 65, the risk is even higher. This isn't just an opinion, there's solid research behind it. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that certain nuts can actually cause inflammation, raise blood pressure, and even worsen memory loss over time. And here's the really unsettling part. Some of the most common nuts that people snack on every day could be the very ones doing the most harm. Nuts that many seniors believe are healthy choices for their diets. There's one in particular which we'll reveal later that contains a harmful compound. This nut can slowly damage your liver, kidneys, and even your brain over time. And the worst part, you probably already have it stored in your pantry right now. It's often recommended on low-carb diets, but for older bodies, it could be doing more damage than good. Don't worry, we've got you covered. In this video, we'll break down the nuts seniors should definitely be eating for heart health, brain performance, and strong bones, and we'll also reveal the nuts you need to steer clear of, the ones that could be silently damaging your health without you even realizing it. Stick around until the end, and I'll uncover the truth about the number 1 nut you should never eat, and it's something most people don't even mention. Number 4. Almonds. As we age, keeping our bones strong becomes more critical than ever, and that's where almonds step in. These tiny nutrient-packed powerhouses are loaded with calcium and vitamin, 2 nutrients that are vital for bone strength. In fact, just a small portion of almonds, about 1 cup per day, provides around 97 milligrams of calcium. That might not seem like a lot, but it's enough to help slow the bone loss that naturally accelerates as we grow older. After 65, fractures become a much bigger risk, and building up your bones can be one of the most important steps you take for your health. It's not just about calcium, they also contain magnesium, a mineral many seniors lack in their diets. Magnesium is essential because it helps transport calcium into your bones where it belongs. It also helps stop calcium from accumulating in your arteries, a problem that can greatly increase your risk of heart disease. For seniors, heart health is something we simply can't afford to overlook, so keeping calcium in the right places is crucial. But the benefits of almonds don't end there. They are high in healthy monounsaturated fats, the kind that help reduce bad LDL cholesterol. This is vital because as we get older, the risk of heart disease continues to rise. A small handful of almonds not only helps support your bones, but also promotes a healthy heart. And don't forget about the fiber, with about 3.5 grams per serving. Almonds encourage good digestion, which is especially important since around 40% of seniors experience constipation. And here's something you might not have realized: almonds are also excellent for your brain. Studies from Tufts University suggest that almonds help protect the brain from oxidative stress, which is a major contributor to age-related cognitive decline. Eating almonds regularly can help keep your brain cells healthier for longer, potentially lowering the risk of memory loss. For an extra boost, try eating almonds with their skin on. The skin is loaded with flavonoids, which, when combined with vitamin E, give almonds twice the antioxidant power. One thing to note is that almonds can be difficult to chew, especially if you have any problems with your teeth or swallowing. But don't worry, sliced almonds or almond butter, just make sure it's unsweetened, are excellent alternatives. Eating them this way still gives you all the amazing benefits, so there's no reason to skip out on these bone and heart-supporting nuts. Just remember, almonds aren't just a snack. They're a nutritional powerhouse that can help protect your body as you age. Number 3. Walnuts. Walnuts are one of the top nuts for brain health, and it's not just because they look like tiny brains. These nuts are loaded with a plant-based omega-3 called ALA, which supports your brain's communication network and helps keep brain cell membranes flexible and strong. This is essential as we age to preserve strong connections within the brain. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who ate 1.5 ounces of walnuts daily for 8 weeks saw improvements in their brain's processing speed and cognitive flexibility. That means walnuts can help keep your mind sharp, even as the years pass. Walnuts also contain polyphenols, powerful plant compounds that can pass through the blood-brain barrier and reduce inflammation in the brain. This may help slow the progression of conditions like Alzheimer's and dementia. Additionally, walnuts provide melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating sleep. Since melatonin levels naturally drop with age, eating a small handful of walnuts before bed might help improve your sleep. Beyond brain benefits, Walnuts also support heart health. They contain arginine, an amino acid that improves blood vessel performance, and polyphenols that reduce oxidative damage. These work together to lower blood pressure and boost heart health. Even better, they can enhance the effectiveness of your medications, which is vital for seniors managing chronic conditions. To keep walnuts fresh, store them in the refrigerator. They can turn rancid quickly if left out. A daily serving of 7 to 9 walnut halves is ideal. If possible, crack them open yourself for an added benefit. It's a great way to exercise your hands and fine motor skills. And don't be discouraged by their slightly bitter flavor. That bitterness is actually a sign of their potent antioxidants, which help defend your body. Number 2. Pistachios. Pistachios might be the most overlooked nut when it comes to heart health, especially for seniors. These small green gems are naturally low in sodium, but rich in potassium, about 285 mg per serving. This powerful mineral combo helps your kidneys flush out extra salt, which is essential as you get older. Our bodies tend to retain more sodium, and pistachios can help counteract that, making them a great addition to any senior's diet. But the benefits of pistachios don't stop there. Eating just a handful of them daily has been shown to reduce systolic blood pressure by 3 to 5 points, which is actually comparable to the effect of some blood pressure medications, but without the unwanted side effects. For seniors, maintaining healthy blood pressure is one of the most important things you can do for your overall well-being. And pistachios offer a simple, delicious way to support that. Pistachios also stand out when it comes to eye health. They're rich in 2 powerful antioxidants, lutein and zeaxanthin, which help shield your eyes from age-related macular degeneration (AMD), the top cause of vision loss after 60. So not only do pistachios promote heart health, but they also help keep your eyesight sharp, something we all appreciate as we age. And here's another bonus: pistachios are gentle on your teeth and gums. If you've ever had trouble with harder nuts, you'll appreciate how easy pistachios are to chew. Plus, when you shell them yourself, it slows you down and makes you more aware of how much you're eating. Seeing the empty shells stack up in front of you is a great visual reminder that you've had enough, making it easier to avoid overeating. For seniors with arthritis, or anyone who has difficulty cracking open nuts, there's a simple fix: you can buy pistachios that are already partially opened, making them much easier to eat. The suggested serving is about 49 pistachios per day, which comes out to roughly 1 ounce. Just make sure to choose unsalted or lightly salted versions to avoid unnecessary sodium. With all these incredible benefits, it's no surprise that pistachios are a heart-friendly snack that seniors should be enjoying daily. Number 1. Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are often underestimated, but they are truly a nutrient powerhouse when it comes to supporting overall wellness, especially for older adults. One of their standout features is their ability to support thyroid health. The thyroid is a small but incredibly crucial gland that regulates a variety of bodily functions, including energy production, metabolism, and mood. As we age, thyroid health often declines, which can lead to symptoms like fatigue, weight gain, or depression. Just one Brazil nut can provide more than your entire daily requirement of selenium, which is essential for maintaining healthy thyroid function. But the advantages don't stop there. Selenium also plays a vital role in protecting nerve cells, which is crucial for cognitive function. As we age, keeping our brain sharp becomes a priority, and selenium found in Brazil nuts can help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain, making them a natural ally in combating cognitive decline. Additionally, the healthy fats in Brazil nuts contribute to heart health, while their fiber content can support digestive health, making them an excellent option for seniors looking to enhance multiple aspects of their well-being. However, moderation is key when consuming Brazil nuts can be tricky due to their high selenium content, as it's easy to overconsume them, which could lead to selenium toxicity. This can result in a range of health issues, so it's best to limit yourself to just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts per day. Eating them in moderation ensures you reap the full benefits without overwhelming your system. So, if you're looking for a simple, effective way to improve your health, particularly your thyroid and brain function, Brazil nuts are definitely worth including in your daily routine. Now that we've covered the best nuts for your health, let's move on to the 4 types of nuts you should steer clear of. Number 4. Peanuts. Peanuts might seem like an innocent, crunchy snack, but for seniors, they can pose some serious health risks. First of all, despite being widely categorized as a nut, Peanuts are actually legumes, and unlike true nuts, they come with certain hidden risks. One of the biggest concerns with peanuts is their tendency to be contaminated with aflatoxins. These are toxic substances produced by mold, and if consumed in excess, they can lead to liver damage and significantly raise the risk of cancer. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at detoxifying harmful substances, which makes seniors especially vulnerable to the dangers posed by aflatoxins. Beyond the risk of mold contamination, peanuts are also high in omega-6 fatty acids. While omega-6 are essential in small quantities, too much of them can trigger inflammation in the body. For seniors, this can worsen conditions like arthritis, joint pain, and other inflammatory diseases. As we get older, inflammation becomes a growing concern, and consuming too many peanuts can exacerbate those issues. But there's another problem with peanuts: they're often found in processed snacks, meaning they're typically packed with added sugars, unhealthy oils, and excess salt. All these additives can negatively affect heart health, increase blood pressure, and lead to weight gain, all issues seniors need to be mindful of. The combination of unhealthy fats, added salt, and sugar makes peanuts a less than ideal choice, especially for older adults trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle. While peanuts are a popular snack and seem harmless, they can actually be more harmful than you might think, particularly for seniors. The potential risks associated with aflatoxin contamination, their high omega-6 content, and the unhealthy additives often found in peanut-based products all make them a nut you should avoid as you age. So while the occasional peanut may not cause harm, it's best to limit them on a daily basis, especially if you're focused on protecting your health as you grow older. Number 3. Cashews. Cashews might seem like an innocent snack, but for seniors, they come with some hidden risks, particularly when it comes to blood sugar. While many people think of cashews as heart-healthy, their high carbohydrate content can actually cause blood sugar levels to spike. This is a major concern for the approximately 25% of seniors who deal with diabetes or prediabetes. And what's more, cashews have a high glycemic index, meaning they can cause a rapid increase in blood sugar after consumption. For those trying to manage their blood sugar levels, this can be a real issue. But that's not all. Cashews also contain high levels of oxalates. These compounds can interfere with calcium absorption, which is especially concerning for older adults who need to maintain strong bones. On top of that, oxalates can contribute to kidney stone formation, a risk that grows as we age. Seniors, in particular, are more prone to kidney stones, and eating too many cashews could potentially amplify that risk. And if that wasn't enough, many cashews on the market are processed with added oils and salt, making them even less healthy. These added fats and sodium can raise unhealthy cholesterol levels, increase blood pressure, and put extra strain on the heart. For seniors, maintaining heart health is one of the most important things you can do. So eating cashews loaded with unhealthy additives could undermine some of your efforts to stay heart healthy. Can be undermined by cashews. While they can be a tasty and satisfying snack, it's important for seniors to be mindful of their blood sugar, kidney health, and heart health. If you have diabetes, are at risk for kidney stones, or are monitoring your sodium intake, it may be a good idea to limit your cashew consumption or choose a healthier nut instead. While an occasional handful might not cause harm, cashews shouldn't be a daily go-to for seniors looking to protect their health. Number 2. Macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts may seem like a delicious indulgence, but for seniors, they can be a bit too much of a good thing. These nuts are incredibly high in calories and saturated fats, which makes them problematic for older adults, especially those trying to maintain or manage their weight. A small handful of macadamia nuts can quickly add up in calories, contributing to weight gain over time if consumed too often. For seniors, maintaining a healthy weight is crucial for managing other health conditions like diabetes, heart disease, and joint pain are concerns for many seniors, and the high-fat content in macadamia nuts doesn't help matters. It can raise your LDL bad cholesterol levels, which is a key contributor to the development of heart disease, something seniors are already at a higher risk for. But the problems don't end with just calories and fats. Macadamia nuts are also quite dense and hard, which can be an issue for seniors with weakened teeth or dental problems. For those who struggle with chewing or wear dentures, eating macadamia nuts can be uncomfortable and even painful. It's easy to overlook this, but something that's tough on your teeth can have a greater impact as you age. and it's simply not worth the risk. Another concern with macadamia nuts is their potential to cause issues for those with gallstones. Overeating these rich nuts, especially in large amounts, can irritate the gallbladder, leading to painful episodes for individuals who are already prone to gallstones. Given the richness of macadamia nuts, it's important for seniors to be cautious and limit their consumption, as the excess fats can trigger these painful issues. While macadamia nuts may be delicious, they could be too rich for seniors, both in terms of calories and fats. If you're managing your weight, heart health, or dental concerns, it's best to avoid them or keep them to a minimum. There are plenty of other nuts that are healthier options and won't pose a risk to your health. So, enjoy them on occasion if you'd like, but don't make them a regular part of your diet, especially if you're trying to keep your body in its best condition as you age. Number 1. Pine nuts. Pine nuts might seem like a harmless, tasty snack, but they actually come with some significant hidden risks, especially for seniors. One of the most concerning aspects of pine nuts is how they interact with medications. Many seniors rely on prescriptions to manage their health, but the chemicals in pine nuts can interfere with over 60% of common medications, either reducing their effectiveness or causing harmful side effects. This could be a major issue, as it can affect the way your body responds to important treatments, making it harder to stay healthy and manage chronic conditions. Beyond medication interactions, pine nuts are also known to cause something called pine nut syndrome. This condition results in a bitter, metallic taste that lingers in the mouth for weeks after eating them. For seniors, this can be especially troubling, as it often leads to a loss of appetite. This decrease in appetite can ultimately result in weight loss, which is particularly concerning for older adults who are already at risk for malnutrition. Seniors need to maintain a healthy weight to support their immune system and overall well-being. So losing interest in food because of a persistent bad taste can create real challenges. Another concern with pine nuts is their high content of polyunsaturated fats. While fats are an essential part of a balanced diet, these fats can oxidize quickly, meaning they can promote inflammation in the body. For seniors, this can worsen conditions like arthritis, making joint pain and stiffness even more uncomfortable. If you're already struggling with inflammation, adding pine nuts to your diet might actually make things worse, not better. While pine nuts may seem like a great choice for a healthy snack, their ability to disrupt medication effectiveness, cause appetite loss, and trigger inflammation makes them a risky option for seniors. If you're managing health conditions, it's important to consider whether the benefits of pine nuts outweigh the potential drawbacks. It might be a good idea to skip them altogether or consult with your doctor before adding them to your diet, especially if you're on any medications. Your health should always come first, so be mindful of what you consume and ensure it's working in your favor, not against you. So, if you're over 65, the nuts you eat or don't eat really matter more than you might think. They influence everything from your energy levels and brain function to your sleep, digestion, bones, and even your long-term health. It's easy to think that all nuts are good for you, but there's much more to it than that, especially as we age. For seniors, the type of nut, how much you consume, and how it's processed can all make a significant impact on how you feel on a daily basis. Making just a few small adjustments, like swapping peanuts for almonds or reducing your cashew intake, can lead to noticeable changes in your energy, mood, and overall well-being. It's all about choosing the right ones that enhance your health rather than cause problems. Choosing the right nuts and consuming them in appropriate amounts can support healthy aging by promoting heart health, cognitive function, and overall well-being, while some varieties pose hidden risks for older adults. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts stand out for their nutrient profiles rich in antioxidants, unsaturated fats, and essential minerals, making them beneficial for seniors. By contrast, peanuts, cashews, macadamias, and pine nuts can carry concerns such as aflatoxin contamination, oxalate load, or taste disturbances, which may disproportionately affect those over 65. Seniors should aim for small, daily portions about 1 ounce of the recommended nuts and limit or avoid the riskier types, tailoring choices to their health status and dietary needs. Now, I'd really love to hear from you. Have you ever noticed a change in your health after eating or avoiding a particular nut? Maybe one gave you a boost in energy, or perhaps another caused some discomfort in your stomach. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your experiences and how these nuts have affected you. And if you found this video useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and check out our other videos to keep learning how to take better care of yourself. Stay healthy and take care. If you found this video useful, be sure to hit that like button, it really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on any future videos.